Taps on those USPs. Dignitas trying to go back for a retake here. They are held suppressed and passive at the moment. Still at the man disadvantage above the EG side. No trades, no follow-up frags from Breezy's opener. Finally, Freiburg strikes, takes down Obo. Gets it to a 4 versus 4, but time is of the essence here. The kit is still in play, but Freiburg needs to stay alive, and he does go down in the hands towards Breezy. Cirque turns up the P2 video on Holzerk. Tarek and Breezy will continue to fire on the site itself. Get Breezy a triple, and Evil Genius has a pistol round. You can always see that bomb is still back there towards the bottom of second mid. There's another player that's also at bottom mid as well. Forest is trying to creep forward against them. Faces and does get taken out immediately for it. Not much that they could do with the Beagle right there. Still going for the execution, however. Evil Geniuses know they're at the advantage. The kills start coming in for the CT side, but Breezy's able to trade it, maintain control.
This should be a save call, I think, coming out for Dig. This is a real tough retake for them. The scout might be able to get a little bit of vision over the top of that moto smoke, but with Freiburg and Heap just down to a couple of players, the bomb isn't yet planted here for EG, but this is going to be a tough ask, and for Dig, they might want to try and have a crack at this.
Might as well do so. I mean, they could save the Kevlar in for the next round, which will be a full eco, but never mind. Stanislaw and Obo just pop off. And Rat plays into the B side, it seems. Evil Geniuses have lost that first pick. They're going to get that trade in. Obo following suit alongside Tarek to deal with Lekro and Freiburg. And CT Spawn is under T side control. Heap with the M4A1S boosted up on the broken wall. He's looking for players to come in from the mid control. He knows the Rap's coming in, but really he can't do anything solo. He'll try and fight on Tarek and actually will win a fight. Spray blind! Connects to Stanislaw on the flick of the transfer to the spray. And suddenly the man advantage tips back to the favor of the CT forces. The retake is on Heaps. Just got to adjust for Obo! And he gets 3 kills for it. Suddenly Breezy's alone.
Oh my goodness, what a round coming out from Heap. So many kills in through that smoke, and now it comes down to just one. Breezy in the 1 versus 3, knows there's a player out towards CT, connects onto the AWPer, needs to try and swing out wide. Now there isn't a kit in between Forest and Heap, so he's got the time to play with. Bomb is being stuck with the smoke coming through. Breezy gets the first, not quite the second. Forest is going to be able to get the trade, get back onto that bomb, and find Dignitas their first round.
Incendiary's on, smokes down. Tarek finally finds that trade, but 37 seconds to continue the aggression, continue the plays up. Forest busting up with the M4 here as an SMG on site to back him up. A third man's going to go ahead and join them, so they are heavy stacking this a site. Obo caught off by Forest. Forest nearly got caught off guard by him. The man advantage tips back the favour of Dignitas with 20 seconds for EG. The striker get the bomb plant down. Forest and Lekro still on site. They've seen Tarek. They might have heard Breezy jumping up on the boxes. Heap gets the 2 kills instead. Steals it away from the vet. They're going to hear those weapons dropping, so Freiburg knows that there's players close. Utility going over, he's going to wait for 2 players, gets that 1, and that 2nd, and that 3rd, and that 4th as well. Cirque, the unexpected casualty. Some action ability, and they're still keeping attention drawn over towards the A side. Lekro finally takes down those 2 lurkers, but there were 2 players being seen. Holzer's got to get this next kill if he wants to try hold on, and indeed he will. He might have also seen that bomb plant and now smokes out to try and gain a bit more cover. They've reduced it to just 2 players on EG. Flash in, sees 1 past the fountain. Holzer can't get that face together, and finally Cirque will take the man of the backlines down. So bomb plant can be secured. Retake is on for Dig, but they have got a major man advantage. I think he may have spotted one of the edges of that smoke. Lekro pushing on, however, got to deal with Cirque looking away at the wrong moment. The timing's so perfect for the CT side. Now it's all Stanislaw desperately spraying, desperately looking for something, but 4 kills go the way of Lekro, the fuse and all, and Dignitas have the lead.
And for Dig as well, for them, it always seems like once they find the opening pick, they're not really like pressing for too much. Nice little off angle coming out from Lekro. It seems like the T's are trying to just see if they can bait him, see if they can find a little bit of a duel. And, well, it's going to be Obo to turn it back to a 4-on-4, rotate Freiburg back over towards A, but Long's already been taken here by the T's.
Over from the library position, Tarek on long, watching from the archway, smoke down. 3 players total, 1 on site, 1 at pit, 1 coming in from the rotation. Holzer gets that kill. Freiburg just sprays blind, gets 1 frag to return. Forest is dealt with, so now it's all down to the site execution. Freiburg is dealt with, swinging out very wide on Tarek's part. Him and Breezy are low, so if he wants to go for this, it's still possible. The problem, of course, is just finding these players and trying to avoid Cirque's position. Flashes over. AUG is what's taking the peak. Cirque taking the forward face as well. AK picked up. Looking down the back line, sees his man, taps through. Tarek still manages to secure that 2nd frag. And Evil Geniuses will find their 4th. Ready to receive, the smokes go down, the incendiaries up, and they watch on for the T side. Slight gap. Oh, Heap switching out to the incendiary at the wrong possible moment. He's called out, the Tarek is on the site, so now his teammate's got to go passive. He finally catches off Obo, sees that second man of Stanislaw. Right there, Freiburg gets a kill on Tarek, so they managed to isolate those kills, but they have conceded a bomb plant in the interim. 5 versus 3, finally making it 2 as Hulzo gets Breezy next, and now Stan and Serg, last 2 players. Stan in the AWP will peek in, try catch off a frag, but Serg's not going to get gifted one so easily. Stan will be able to get one that frag right there, but Lekro and Freiburg combine to trade it. Holds up with the AWP, locks out Serg's position, and they will find themselves another defuse and another round. Siphoned off by that incendiary, will not try and extend around the corner towards that cubby position. Now he left with the AWP. Obo dealt with by Freiburg, but both players are now low on the CT side. He's going to progress alongside Heap, continue facing, continue doing damage. Finally, Breezy blind sprays, takes out Freiburg, so 4-on-3 situation.
It's going to have to be the in-game leader of Stanislaw to try and get them out of this difficult position. Flash over the top, player swinging out wide from CT. Instant trade comes out. Stands out the last one left in the 1 versus 1. Now the bomb is open here for this person out from Stanislaw, but he's going to have to try and spam through the smoke. Can he find the right connection? I don't think he's finding it. Oh, it's tough, right? When you get smoked off from Banana, you've just got to hope that you've got the lineup.
But again, Evil Genius is at the man disadvantage for the retake. Dignitas are happy to play the Stowe style. They've worked up, I think, a really good conversion rate so far on these retakes. They've not had to save, I think, once. Smokes on towards the main cross of Banana, flashes over Cirque, trying to peek forward over AK, does line up 2, Stanislaw doubling up in the back lines, now turning the man advantage back to the favour of EG, tapping on that bomb forest being seen. Freiburg ducked down, expecting there to be some sort of face, and eventually isolate Stan to a 2-on-2. Tap that bomb once again, they can blind fire on this. The AWP inches off, no. Surely not! Okay, I thought it was going to happen again, but Breezy just keeps it together. Look to play it. This is what initially felt like. A second man actually comes in, picks up that bomb. Freiburg's right around the corner. Is Stanislaw ready for this? Yes, he is. Takes that execution kill. Nice and easy. 30 seconds left, though. They've got to get that bomb back into the A play now.
Yeah, this is going to be a B fake. Can they pull any of the rotates? Yeah, they can. Lekro's moving. He goes, yeah, this is going to be over to B, pulling the information. Even Hulzerg's coming out of position, now in towards the side. Forrest has been seen out from the pit position. This is really good damage out for the T's. Time's incredibly low, but they've opened up the sides. This is... Wait, hang on. Cirque just gets 2 kills there. All right, then.
I think he'll 1 through the box or something. 2 simple frags for the AWP. Suddenly a 5 versus 2. Tarek will make it 1. And in a matter of a couple seconds, the whole round falls apart for Dignitas. Evil Geniuses, they're going to take the T-side half, you know, and again, considering how dire they looked in the mid portions of this half, like, it's a really good scoreline to walk away from, I think, for these guys. It's usually in the T-side where Evil Geniuses do the best, I think, so maybe Dignitas will have their moment to shine. But they've got to get off on a good start for my money. Pistols coming out very quick into the mid-control. Hulzo leads that charge in. 3 players on the crossfire here. And Obo and Breezy get the headshots easy. Freiburg gets 1 frag back, but Cirque can deal with him. So it's all left to Lekro. 1 versus 3. He isolates the likes of Cirque. Can't quite get the frag, however. The bomb being dropped. The CT's rotating to position. So he's got to fight his way out of a seriously dire corner. Is getting damage done, though. Cirque and Tarek are low. He's just got to worry about Stanislaw creeping up the back here towards the A side. Oh, he gets that kill. This is actually really doable now for Lekro.
Oh, this definitely is, but he's just got to get the right timing. Pick that bomb back up. There's already a player coming quickly out of the apartments. More damage being done onto Cirque. Lekro on 35, up against Tarek on 8, and Cirque on 16. How do the CTs play this? They peek together, try and wide swing off one another out from the apartments. Lekro's got so much time. He can bring that bomb over towards a B site if he likes. Try and get a fake bomb plan out towards A. Get the bomb plan in. Draw the CTs out to the open, but they've already fallen down onto the site, and Lekro's going to get charged down by Cirque. What a wild round that was. There was such a chaotic stack.
Dignitas have Heap and Freiburg pressing on. M4 scene takes that 1 frag, turns away from the second man, just about going to be able to escape the trade attempts. And well, now Stanislaw's here to back up the secondary player on the B side. Those 2 kills coming in so effectively for Evil Geniuses, trading little in the way of damage. Breeze even comes up against Lekro, deals with the A lurks. Now Forrest and Heap, last 2 players remaining for Dignitas. 30 seconds. Nice nade doing damage. Heap is going to fall, and Forrest swung upon by Obo. And that felt like a very easy round for Evil Geniuses. All 5 CTs alive.
Evil Geniuses they've lost a little bit here. This is the time for them to recover it and to not lose any further. For Dig's perspective, though, they're probably thinking to themselves, geez, this is decent. 3-on-3. We've got Jiggle peeking, Stanislaw who peeks back into the angle. A chance for a bomb plant. This round is winnable.
3-on-2 situation, M4's up, looking on, Holzer gets Cirque and Dig. Now have that line in, Breezy looking for a trade, but Heap just digs him down. Stalling the push for a second. Second incendiary from Tarek as well, but that's going to be the last one they have to work with on this site. Peek out the SMG, sees them coming, Holzer deals the damage. Tarek does swing back from the CT cross, get one kill, but only one kill. Forest, meanwhile, finds his head in the midst of the smoke. So Obo and Breezy, with the last two rifles left in, can't really go for the retake from here, and they realize it.
Drawing the mistakes out for Evil Geniuses, and they take a relatively simple execution and a simple gun round too.
And there's three players waiting for them on Evil Geniuses who could also issue out death onto the rest of the T-side players. Gapping that smoke in particular for Obo. Spray through, damage to Forest and Heap. Nade at the ready. Is that going to connect? It does take one player down, but only Heap. Forest evades the blast damage, and three players stand up against five of Evil Geniuses. Still three players on the site. Defensive Cirque comes up with a kill on Lecro. Holzer desperate to isolate a kill on a trade, but it's not going to happen for him. And Forest in a 1-on-5 scenario. 10 seconds to the clock. He will isolate a pick, but that's as far as it goes.
And they're going hunting. They want to try and get this last kill. And are they going to hear any footsteps? Maybe the player coming out for the bridge position, or they know Forest is here. Tarek gets close from the spam.
Not going to happen so far in this particular matchup. The flashes at the ready. Stanislaw ready in the back lines. AK Molotov towards his position. He takes a lot of damage from that utility. 13 points of health. He's an easy kill to find. Breezy will fall, but Stanislaw still dishes out a kill. Looking for a second man, and he should be traded by now, but he's done so much. It's all left to Holzer. 1 versus 3. The orb shot misses out. No value found, but a hero AK. Tarek continues to face, get himself a double. Finally dealt with by the AK, picked up by Heat, plus the pistol damage that was sustained there by the Dig side. Incendiaries on 4 versus 3 and continue the B campaign. No smoke to the cross, so Obo's going to be only part of their problems here on the execution.
Yeah, Cirque's just trying to help out with a little bit of utility from Obo, who has been tagged up, so they know that he's somewhere out towards a Coffin's position, but he's still fragging away. He even drops that bomb. Heaps down the last one left, and the USP's tapping away, and it might be up against just a hero AK, but that is a great sequence from Obo. And for Evil Geniuses, Jay, this streak is just continuing.
Got back up on utility, the nade of Stanislaw again gets a kill to Banana. Oh, the M4 lines up so perfectly, blind for only a couple of seconds and still gets Freiburg to drop, so trying to dethrone the king of Banana. Stanislaw left back here at the back lines, he's tagged up heavy, needs backup to arrive, and Obo is on the way. The T's are creeping in close, they want to go for this BXE.
Stan needs a little bit of pressure being taken away from him, and Obo's just pushing through the smoke, gets that one kill. Stan looking to try and see if he can hold his ground, but Lecro's been able to double up, get a smoke down towards CT, and looking to try and take a fight straight away towards Banana. He's still got to pick up that bomb, and he's making a little bit of noise at the timing. He looks back around towards the site just when Breezy peaks, and EG have got to 14. No bomb plan for Dig.
They are going for a bit more of a heavier investment. I guess they are going to try and look for some sort of a bomb plant here. But you can see how the CTs are counteracting that. A lot of apartments control. One player pushed all the way up through mid. Breezy only finds that one frag. Obo's there to respond towards it. Alongside Tarek picking up kills down to the Banana control. Holzerk and Forest with surely no chance of this one. Forest next to 4 and Holzerk, well, 1v4.
Yeah, if he can get one more kill, then it would be extra damage, but
I think he might have been spotted there by Tarek. He's going to flash face into the Banana control. Or does he? No. He does now. And he gets that kill. Drops that bomb. Drops the round. 15 to the board. Map point. Orp out here for Cirque. Trying to defend on the A-side defense. There's a lot of presence here from Dignitas. They want to go faster to the site, it feels like. And that's going to be the opening kill from Cirque. Doubling up and everything. Running straight into Lecro. Now Breezy comes up with a frag of his own. And once again, Dignitas just run into the meat grinder. Heat with one trade, but bombing CC control. This is a 4 versus 2.
Oh, this round is won by Cirque. It has to be from this point. Holzerk and Heap have got to do everything. Heap's down the last one, struggling to get the kill, but there it is. 16-10 for Evil Geniuses. What a CT half from them. They really brought it back, winning both pistols and go into Nuke with a much better attitude. We're going to head to a short break. We'll be back. The latter of those two as we get started with the pistol round here, Dweg. EG off on the CT start. Obo draws first blood, taking out Freiburg. Lecro can combine alongside Forest to deal with Breezy on the A-side play, so the bomb plug can come in very quick here. Retake setup coming through for the Evil Geniuses side. Cirque with the kit and a flash for them to try and work with to explode out from either main or from heaven. But for Evil Geniuses, they've got to try and get these kills in straight away. Dignitas have been able to get into some decent post-planting positions and have already taken the lobby control back. Flashed over the top, Hulzok's completely blind. Tarek flies in, but only gets one.
3 versus 3 situation. Lekro being seen. Obo tapping up. Pistols making their way into the site itself. The kit is on Cirque though. He's such low HP. He can't afford to go down right here. Stanislaw will get one trade back. Cirque turns up a USP towards Forest. And now Heap is left alone. Will deal with Cirque. Now trying to deal with Stan all the same. P250 out. Time is too far. Ticket's got to stick the full 5 seconds. Hasn't got time for this one though. The bomb's going up. And Dignitas will have themselves a pistol round.
HG coming out from Tarek, who's been able to get to observation incredibly quickly, but a 5-on-5 post-plant for the T's. Things looking very good here for Dig again.
Taps through. Cirque does isolate that first kill, taking out Forest with suppression and assistance from the pistols in play. Meanwhile, flanking down from Lekro, sees one player, sees two, gets himself a triple in the end with that transfer to Breezy. But Obo can find a trade, find an AK as well, and probably best to hold on to that AK and all. This retake is going to be very difficult for him without a kit. And he thinks better of this as well. Holding on to the AK-47, leaving this round to a second for Dignitas.
And for someone like Lekro, I think that he's really found some form pretty much immediately since joining up with this Dignitas side that we saw. Oh, the run boost.
Yeah. Cirque watching with one player also at the hell angle, but Obo gets that kill. Freiburg will respond towards him. 4 versus 3 situation. They are kind of suppressed here to the garage control. Going to make their way back down through Secret. Breezy will isolate Heat, meanwhile, down over on the other side of the map. 20 seconds. Digger very heavily tagged. So are Evil Geniuses. The action going to come through quick, and Stanislaw will take that frag back on Freiburg. Now repositioning towards the site itself. Holding face. Flashes over. T-side players making their way in quick. They will get that frag so the bomb plant can be secured.
Oh, can it though? Oh, the AWP peeks out. I think that was even
no
over.
Time, no time!
Oh, they've denied it. That round's done. There it is. Round over. Oh, Dig, why is it so slow, right? Like 3 versus 3. Breezy makes a good play, pushing forward aggressively and hard to deal with the lobby flirt, but getting in their own heads, and even the orbs down towards Secret. Lekro was trying to bait him out by jumping down. Good shot coming through to get the opening man advantage and still holding the ground. They've even got a player in Garage that's doing damage from Breezy, and these picks are just coming in light and easy.
Stanislaw kill back. Breezy following suit on Forest, and well, this round just gets cleaned up pretty easy on this one. SMG Tarek dealing with the last. Nice and efficient. That was. Digs him down. 5 versus 3 being game. Bomb plant can be secured. Breezy might give up some information. He didn't quite do so. Obo on site. Going to try and deal with Lekro, and indeed he does get that kill. No one's there to deny here. He can actually get on the bomb right now. He's got the kit and everything. Sticking the defuse. AUG's back here. Breezy sees one player crossing. Why isn't Obo kept on the bomb though? Why are they not going for the defuse? They could win the round right now. They could have got it by this point. Double doors open. Breezy now on the bomb itself. Obo shuts down Heat. Common's got a swing. Obo getting more kills back at the FAMAS. And in the end, Dignitas can only go so far as that bomb plant. Again, I don't know why EG didn't just hold that bomb. They had no T-side player that could have challenged them. With that one casualty, Dignitas has been playing so carefully. Cirque even landing more. Leg shot on Freiburg. Second face will end up with his kill. And Cirque is just running wild with the AWP. Tarek now back up to the corner, isolated by Forest. That kill will come through. AUG will also drop to a 3v3. Obo up, again legged by the AWP. The T-side this time, and the bomb plant is secured easy.
Yeah, 2 players coming in from the vent position here for the Evil Geniuses side. Obo's going to have to try and help them out in terms of distraction. He doesn't quite have any nades, and Forrest is now taking the approach of taking back this lobby control over for the T side. Bomb's been ticked for a little while here, and Evil Geniuses haven't really made a play. Cirque now rotating up from Secret. Flash ready for his teammate to get up from the vent position. Forrest with another kill in the round, and now Obo's the last one left out from Heaven. Probably just going to have to save onto this AUG. And after Cirque got 2 kills outside and towards ramp, it was Forrest on the entries that did everything.
Triple in this round, nicely outplaying the A-side defense. And by all accounts, Cirque should have had that round 1 for EG.
You'd think so.
So how they capitulated on the A side is something to look back on and think, listen, how do we let... In this map, at least, you'll be able to hold yourself dominance over on the CT side. Evil Geniuses currently are dominant, and Stanislaw continues to frag. His seriousness has worked well to get these openers several times in a row, but they haven't waited. The likes of Tarek and Breezy, contrasting, combining, cross-firing. And again, 1 versus 5 for Forest. There is no chance in hell for him.
I'm getting worried. I'm getting worried really quickly.
At least Holzuk does find that opener. Reading that flashbang coming in from heaven as well. So they have got a slight man advantage here. Tarek is hunting at the end of the smoke, though. He wants to take it back. He doesn't quite catch Freiburg. He might catch two more instead, and indeed he does. Almost transfers towards Lekro, but it will be a 3v3.
I think that Freiburg was able to get undetected, though. Obo's actually sneaking back behind Orange. I don't think he reads that player onto Freiburg at all. And no, Head just completely looking the other way. Breezy not even getting the trade back. Freiburg getting a really important double. And now it all comes down to Cirque to try and clutch it. Maybe if he had the AK in his hands, I'd give him the chance, considering the low HP. But with an AWP in this position, it's going to be a tough one.
Showing that there is something to work with here on T side. The problem for me now becomes into whether they can convert it in the next round. Yeah, he's watching the squeaky entrance, so he has no idea that they haven't players coming in. He's going to hear footsteps at least. Now one player acts towards Hell. That's Tarek getting a kill back. Cirque looking in the outside position. He's seen Lekro on the main entrance. He can't deny the bomb plant from here. The Molotov will try to suppress and keep him away from the corner. They haven't got info on this one man. Tarek does isolate Lekro with the information being given. And now it's a 3v3 retake. Sprays up. Tarek gets another Cirque, deals with Freiburg. And Breezy going for the long lurk, dealing with Holzuk. That was one of the most coordinated retakes I've ever seen. Well played from Evil Geniuses. I mean, with the money that they have for Evil Geniuses, they can continue buying this way, but it's just like, there's going to come a point where it's not going to be, required. And I think that here on the CT side, with the last couple of rounds looming, then it's going to have that moment to stop in the next round. Oh, he got a kill! He got 2 kills! Obo, Sniper Heaven, he's got 3! They're feeding themselves to him! Nade up on Lekro, he's a dead man. Good night, goodbye, my friend. He's going to face again, and Obo gets 4 kills. That was just silly from Dignitas. Why would you go peek in one by one, especially after the first player going down gets the info that the auto sniper's there?
He doesn't have it again. I thought we were seeing it again, but it's now an M4.
He's going to force forward instead. Just look at how fast he rushes out. Meanwhile, the squeaky play coming in from the T-side line. Cirque has taken 1 frag, but Stanislaw and Cirque get traded. Breezy responds to a 3 versus 3 on that A side. It's absolute chaos, and Lekro gets Tarek to turn a man advantage to the favor of the T-side line. Obo and Breezy, the last 2 players that remain here in round 15, to try and deny the bomb plant and the retake here on the B side.
And no one's even in retaking positions coming out for the Evil Geniuses side. You've got Breezy finally coming out from that secret position. Obo dropping down into the vents, making some noise, but they do peek off one another. Bomb plant just gets put down and into a 2 versus 2 for Dig.
Lekro dark, Freiburg out in the open. No one is watching the decon door, but they're spraying through on double doors instead, knowing where the CTs are at. Continuous sprays, nades up. Freiburg's happy to the tank. That Molotov will finally force him away as Lekro gets the kill on Obo. Nade back of Freiburg, again being evaded. And Breezy, kit in play, desperate to find some sort of frag on somebody, somewhere, somehow, but nothing's going his way. Does get Freiburg in the end, but 10 points of health. Got to deal with Lekro next. Incendiary is up, going to try and force him out to the open. Time's ticking on the bomb. He gets that kill. Has he got the defuse? No, he doesn't. He hasn't. He hasn't got it. It's over. It will be a 6 for Dignitas to close out the T-side line. It's 9-6 to go into the second half with Evil Geniuses on an advantage here on the T-side. They're going to continue putting up this firepower to deal with the CT side. Freiburg falling, and they go straight down into the B play as a result. This Lekro has responded quickly. Sees Cirque, takes his head off his shoulders, looks for Tarek next up at the rafters. Heap's going to try to support it as well. Headshots are plenty for the CT USPs, but Obo trades to a 3 versus 3, and Lekro, desperate to catch more. He gets Breezy, getting way overly aggressive. They've got the bomb in their sights, the crossfire locked. 2 players standing for Evil Geniuses. Dignitas are back up on the way. Stanislaw moving up, does get caught by Lekro with 3 to his name, probably on for the quadra against Obo. Seen by the Glock, desperate to tap, but no damage was done to Lekro in all of those faces. He is looking so hot right now, and all the backup is behind him.
But with that bomb being dropped, he's got to somehow isolate these fights. And for Dignitas, no one's really peeking in this position. Obo just trying to see if he can spam through the smoke. CT side players, come on, just deal with Obo. How long is he going to be able to survive? Well, he does get 1 pick up towards the USP. Is this winnable, Jay? Trying to take the fight. Oh my goodness, he's down to a 1 versus 1. And Holzuk's incredibly low, 3 HP. This is so winnable to come out from Obo. It all comes down to a moment of time. Oh, after he does all of that wasting, I thought he was going to do it, but he doesn't.
Getting the kill on Lekro. Starting off on the right foot here as he's caught off guard. Freiburg will deal with Stanislaw next. Breezy turns around a secondary kill on the Galil, so they are doing their damage 2 for 1. And the T's press on towards the outside control. Tarek and Obo Don't quite see the Heaven player. They can adjust, but Hulzerk runs away with the kill. 3v3. Players are tagged up across the entire board. Finally, Hulzerk is isolated by Obo and Breezy combining. Tarek will end up falling, however, to trade. Heap turns up a double, and now Cirque is suddenly left alone.
Yeah, he doesn't have the bomb on his back either. It's dropped out towards the outside position, and for Dignitas, they can just try and play the time here. Freiburg and Heap need to try and somehow fight together. A chance for this bomb to get picked up and Cirque to go back in towards ramp towards that lower side, but there's already a rotation here. That's one of the players from the CT side. Cirque not expecting it at all. Great reposition out from Freiburg. Good read that bomb's going to try and travel towards that B side.
Freiburg forcing forward. M4 sees 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Only has the first 2 kills, however. Breezy, sprayed up by Freiburg. He's got Obo standstill to find as well. Lekra on the other side to be able to crossfire and support his man. Sprays through, hoping to catch CT players past the smokes over at the back lines. Heat. It's that first frag and Stanislaw just past the smoke at the ramp entrance. Obo will find the trade through the smoke though, so 4 versus 4. 1-for-1 trade's easy. And Lekra still waiting for more. Sees a headshot first through, takes that one, thinks down a second, but doesn't get Breezy to drop. He's playing careful. He's going to let Freiburg make his way down towards Deacon. So flank position's in place. Cirque is ready for it. Flash forward. Getting caught. That's a kill. Last player at dark. The bomb's in the back line though. Obo falling. And now Breezy's got no chance. He can't swing up far enough. Hulzerk getting that kill easy. And Dignitas. The outside control, not quite as frivolous here as Evil Geniuses would have wanted it to be. The rifle still set in. Hulzerk's backed up passive. There's an AK ready for Breezy. Not quite as ready as you would have thought, actually. He gets that 1 kill, but Hulzerk's there for a quick response.
They've got to find a way to not dry peek this AWP, but use some of this util. Tarek's going to be able to maybe try and hide his head down, get himself over, and yeah, Hulzerk's just got no idea he's coming into this position. Oh, the timing too. Heap didn't see him. This should be an easy kill for Tarek, but can he find 2 with the trigger discipline? That's the first, doesn't check over towards the left-hand side. They need a fight, and they need one now. They can't play out this post plant in 2 versus 3. They've got to be able to take the aggressive fight onto Heap, and Obo's being that challenge. Back to a 2v2 now.
So he's on towards Forest next, but Forest gets the kill. All left to Stanislaw. 7 frags deep so far in this map up. Needs to get himself to 9 to hold this round together. Secures Forest. Looks up towards the ramp entrance. Not ready for Freiburg though. Coming in from the same place at the right time. Gets the defuse for 12 rounds to the board of Dignitas. What has been 6 in a row in this half. And again, no such opportunities presented towards him. It's going to be a lobby play, it seems, from EG. They've got 1 player towards outside that could crunch in from main.
Very silent out from the T side, and Lekro's been able to at least gather a lot of information. Obo finding that trade out for Freiburg, and now the entries are trying to come through up towards the upper bomb side. Forest and Hulzerk just trying to hold a bit of a crossfire between them. Cirque's now been seen, and Breezy on the lurk outside. What can he do from here? He's just got no idea of how he can even get back into this round. The bomb's been dropped. He's the last one left on his team. There's no hope for him, surely.
Locked and loaded there for Dignitas. Well played. Breezy with not much left to do in this one, I don't think. Maybe he could find some X's. He has crept in towards Heaven. I think Lekra is watching that position though, and Hulzerk is watching it now as well. AWP. Nades at the ready. T-side players making their way towards outside control. The AKs in particular, the AWP and Hulzerk wrapping over. Sees Obo. Catches so much! The flick gets a collapse! And he's hunting for more. Knows that there's players out here. The Molotov forcing him in towards credit card. Is he going to peek towards Obo as well? Yes, he will, but he doesn't quite hit his shot. Freiburg supporting Lekra back down in the tunnels. They do catch Freiburg in the end for a trade, but it's still a 2-for-1.
Yeah, it's still the advantage. They know that they've done damage onto Obo, and they've even got a backstab coming through from Forest. This outside lurk to come through from Obo shouldn't be able to do too much more. Good timing coming through from Lekro. Hearing these footsteps, it's going to be a play down from Secret to the lower bomb side.
Opening up the Mongol, they'll plant safe for it. He still gets his kill. Obo dealt with by Forest. Heap comes in from ramp. They don't even get a bomb plant for it. Evil Genius is on a broken money round. And Dignitas up on map points. 6 map points in particular. The adjustment from Hulzerk as well to realise there was so much more T-side presence. Watch it again, because you can sort of see his thought process as he sees Obo. He's like, nope, that's a flick, that's a collab. One thing they haven't tried so far, 3 players get tagged by nades. Freiburg gets a kill on Breeze. If that bomb gets dropped, I thought it went down towards the site, but no, they won't realize it just yet. Circle clean up 1 frag out towards the outside control. Obo's waited to re-pick up that bomb, but the M4 of Freiburg is ready for him. Re-smoke back at the door means that you can look around the corner, try to isolate his player. Is he even ready for this? No, he's not. That's Obo with a kill. Looking back on Forrest, does not see his man. Forrest can get the trade just about with an awkward spray, and Cirque left alone to fall the same. 16-9. Dignitas with a beautiful lockout defensive. That is
decently fragged down coming through from the T side, but you're in a position here for Evil Geniuses where there is that late lurk from Breezy out from Ivy that could be that unknown entity. Whether there's eyes still on this position is sort of yet to be known. Of Heap sort of still playing out from this held position, tags up Gooshes through, and he even finds a double.
SP in the back. Ooh. Heap continues to tap heads. Stanislaw takes Freiburg back. Finally, Heap is dealt with by Obo, but it's a 3 versus 2. No kits in play for either CT, so they've just got to fall back and save the weapons because the time has ticked too far here. And Dignitas will have themselves the pistol win, and a big one at that. It got themselves set up for nukes, so let's see whether it will set themselves up for train. Smokes on. Molotov's down here towards the Ivy control, expecting there to be some sort of aggressive CT phase that continues, but it's in the wrong positions, and Breezy actually gets the kill on Freiburg for it. Swing back on the Deagle, headshot found easy, flashes continue. Obo holding alongside Stanislaw with the Galil, looking up towards the upper position. The Molotovs and nades continue to do damage. Cirque burns to 6, almost gets taken out for it. Forrest will come up with the kill as Hallzerk deals with Tarek, and Breezy is also set to fall to the same. Obo does get one good kill with the Galil in play, but I don't think it will last much longer. He's got to get back and save it at this point. Maybe he could just go ahead and force forward because they have got the rifles up in the next round. That's whatever Evil Genius is fancy to do here, but with 9 points and 6 points of HP, you can imagine there won't be much left in this round.
No, well, definitely not now. Third on the board now coming out for Dignitas, and
He's currently playing out towards the connected control. Was initially on that B side playing. Rotated off a bit at the wrong possible moment. Obo left alone to defend. Top of the bomb train itself will drop by. Cirque is dealt with by the AWP battle. Won by Hallzerk in this case. Obo will end up falling as Heap and Lekro continue to press forward. Hallzerk falls in trade to a 3 versus 2. And very low HP across the entire T side board. Breezy's snuck his way around. Thinks he might have fallen back. And Lekro timed it so wonderfully to get that kill in and leave Tarek in a 1-on-3.
Well, it does get one with the NWP, but this is going to be a tough ask for Tarek with the AWP, trying to see if he can maybe deny that bomb from going down, but even with that, I think he's just opting to go for the save, or is he going to have another crack at this? Hope that one of the T-side players just swing out wide, one player out towards a default position, holding quite an aggressive angle from Freiburg.
Nothing for the hold here in this round for the CT side. Unfortunately, pistols out on the half-by. They're taking a lot of damage to Tarek. He does somehow find the opening kill. The suicide dive straight into the T-con area. Gets away with one frag, but only one frag, it seems. Another face back in with the next player. The AK picked up. Cirque turns up against Hallzerk and gets the man advantage now for the CT side. Stanislaw also finds Lekro, and well, it's a half-by victory that looks to come through for Evil Genius. If they can just secure these last 2 kills, Forrest will find Obo, so they can get access to the side. They can get up on plant from here.
This has been one of the scrappiest rounds I think we've seen in this entire best of 3. That volley just not burning onto Forrest's position. Finally, that ticks do come through, but he needs assistance coming out from his teammate. That's Heap that's fallen back to ramp.
Cirque next kill, Heap all alone, 1-on-3. Knows there's one player in the back, no info on the other 2. Will take that fight, and Cirque still adjusts for it. 3 kills for him in this round, and the Evil Geniuses will find their first round of the map. If he can find the kills when they round the corner. Smokes on, one face, Freiburg takes a dink, but also takes a kill. 7 points of health. He's won at the opening man advantage, but now they've got to act real quick, and Cirque does connect a kill. Aggression coming in towards the brown halls for the CT side. They can start to backstab in from the pop dog area, but Breezy on site has got to try hold his position. He gets sprayed through the smoke. Now Obo looks to act. He does find one kill, take the bomb planter down. 17 seconds, time's too low for us to find that trade, but now they've got to pick it up in the open, and Tarek is coming from the exact same angle. If they plant open for him, he can take down the round. Spray's still on the player. Ivy does not quite catch Forrest. He's in a 1 versus 1 AK versus M4. And the M4 wins the fight, wins the round for the CT side.
2 players in for the brown halls and a low HP T-side player, but look at the map control that's already being taken. The T's have actually pressed up quite aggressively, and EG, this is the element of surprise now.
Lekro swinging in, takes Tarek down, not aware of the ramp player Stanislaw, but Freiburg is. And Breezy is left alone as a result. 1-on-3 situation for the M4. Back over at Stopper, and surely should not be in with anything in this one. Go back and save the M4 is the best play. And E goes down all the same. 6-2. Forrest to start swinging in from T-Con. Is he ready? No, he's not. Tarek gets that kill. Holzerk finds the trade back on that pop dog position. Stanislaw with a response. M4. Frag Breezy deals with the AWP 4 versus 2 situation. And Evil Genius is looking like they're going to lock out this round. I say that, and Freiburg stuck his way right into the back. They weren't expecting that. 1 kill found. Secondary kill on Obo. Going to get that bomb to the side, though it's been dropped out towards T-Con, and Freiburg, not enough time to make this happen. Evil Geniuses will finally get that 3rd round. But again, I come back to the point I made earlier. Nice kill found early. Cirque with the orb, trying to see if he can respond. And he misses an all-important shot. Heap with the Deagle. Domes him and gets another kill on Stanislaw. Obo and Tarek wondering how it's all gone wrong because they have just been swamped in this round. And Dignitas, every time they lose a round, they just find a new breath of confidence like this. Not a single player going down on the pre-plan.
No one survives out from the CT basis. Gets one with the mask. Can he follow up? No, it doesn't happen. Jay, like, what's happening with these individual rounds? We keep mentioning it. They get a round on CT. The follow-up.
Time's running short here for Dignitas. They are down by a man advantage. Utility out, or not hitting its shot. Stanislaw can come up with a couple of good kills. Tarek also deals with one of Holzerk, and Freiburg's left alone. As good as he is, he's not good enough for this. 4 to the board of Evil Geniuses and Dignitas. Nowhere to respond with equal aggression from the EG side. Obo's back there over at the B side defense. Nice nade timing on Holzerk, though. I don't know who threw that, but someone's going to come up good with some damage, and a good kill as well for Tarek to open things up. Okay, now things start looking competent here from Evil Geniuses. They have conceded Brown Hall's control. Dignitas are definitively going for the B here, and Holzer getting a bit too aggressive, will also pay with his life. Smokes up, Cirque seeing one, Ober turns up a frag, Lekro trades it, can't deal with the AWPer in the back, so it's all left to Heath. Bomb on his back, going to try look for a clutch, but that'll be too much for him to handle. And Evil Geniuses, for the first time in this map, connect 2 rounds in a row. Obo pushed up initially to Brown Halls, falls back away from the ramp control. I don't know if he caught any information. They were slow walking. Nice nade on Heat, landing right towards him, tagging up Lekro as well. Spray through on the 1 CT back here behind White Cirque, and Obo get those kills together. Obo will end up falling, but it's a 3-for-1 trade. The bomb plant can be secured from here, but Cirque continues finding angles and leaving all towards the Krieg. Tap up that 1 kill, needs to find 3 more with this. Gets his 2nd man, and his 3rd, but not quite the 4th. Breezy swings at the right moment, gets the round together.
Let's try and see if they can explode. They've already taken that presence out towards Pop Dog. Flash coming in over the top, and they just run out. Tarek finding the opening kill. Rotation still trying to come back from the CTs, trying to see if they can reposition. Freiburg might get caught off out from the camera position. The bomb gets dropped from Tarek, and we're back to a 4-on-4.
So aggressive, didn't get to the bomb itself. Freiburg knows that he's dropped it. Holzerk's going to try support as Freiburg gets another good kill. Holzerk is dropped back. Flicks continue. They've seen Obo. Lekro comes in to support it. Gets 2 kills of his own. And Stanislaw left in a 1v3. Evil Geniuses so aggressive to that Ivy control, and ultimately they pay for it.
Yeah, Stan's going to have a tough ask here. 2 players out from Ivy, and he's got to be able to somehow get that bomb back. Lekro, what a tap coming through from him. What a display between the 2 veterans of this team. With the player so passive of Lekro, this could be a great chance for at least a bomb plan. Remember, this is a force blind. It's already a 5-on-3.
Oh, but Lekro's got 2 frags to respond, so now the Brown Hall's aggression does rotate back away towards an A play. They've stacked up 3 players towards that B site, and of course, Stanislaw's pushing up very heavily aggressive. Find an angle, Breezy into the back lines, moving away over towards Ivy. Spray through from Holzerk. Eventually comes up with the kill, and the bomb plant can be secured from this Deagle out of Cirque. Can't land on Forest, doing tag damage. Not getting away with the kill. Eventually finds it. Takes a lot to respond. Stanislaw turns up his Deagle on Holzerk, and now Lekro left alone. A clutch knows where both players are at. Sprays through, connecting on stand, scoping forward. Desperate to find his man, sees him crossing back towards Ivy. Has no info on the last man. Taps up that bomb, trying to force him to peek in from the E-box. Cirque is seen, and they're just baiting him to make shots, not go for the defuse. Finally, Stanislaw isolated, taken back. USP out for Lekro, tapping the bomb, sticking it. Seeing Cirque baiting, unsticks the bomb, goes for the kill. He just about secures it. I think he's just got enough time for the defuse. Yes, he does. 11 to the boards. He takes the fight on Stanislaw. only gets damage for it. Flashes in AWP, seeing them cross back. Stanislaw's called out the information. Retry catches man off guard. What is sprays through from Letcro, gets a kill back in. Also deals with Stan, drops that bomb. 2 players standing. Cirque will find one good trade, but now Obo's left to do it all in a 1 versus 3. Bomb out in the sandwich area. Obo knows it, but he's got to check his corners, be wary of the old hell angle, but Ivy is where the final kill will come from. Holzerk. Heads up. Damage done to Obo. Trying to see if they can force forward here with the pistol so quickly out. Tarek's been seen before that smoke blooms. So Forest in with an easy frag. They're trying to sell them on the idea of a fake day rush, but Obo making footsteps up towards upper. Lecro's going to hear him. Take that frag back. Look for the second man. Breezy does find a trade. He doesn't last long against Forest. Bomb plant can be secured from this position at default. So that's the best thing that Evil Genius just could have realistically hoped for here. Secured on the T side, but going no further than that. 13 for Dignitas. Backed up here, M4 standing, flashbang keeping Forest at base, spray through, gets 2, swings back on the next player, he's dropped that bomb, 20 seconds, the second AWP has got back to the back lines as well. Tarek gets that swing, Forest finally deals with a player up close, Stanislaw suppresses, Letcro still around, Cirque gets that kill, 3 versus 2, 2 versus 2, is this his highlight play? Well, the bomb plant will go down, Cirque does see where Freiburg is, and there's a backstab creeping up from Heap in the back lines, Freiburg on the ladders, will he go up high and try and aggress, or will he try wrap over? Cirque's heard the footstep, and Heap is creeping up close. Spray through, Stanislaw gets his frag. AWP core off. Last player known towards Summit, and Heap is desperately looking for the angle. Doesn't see him. He might have just seen him right there. Diffuse not with him, though. He's got 10 seconds to get it. Spray is not successful, and Evil Geniuses will just hold together the 8th round. AWP's up. Holzerk. Ooh, gets the kill on Obo to start. The scout in. Finds the frag. Kicks things off on the right foot. If he gets a secondary tag or a kill, going to look back towards his Ivy control. There is Tarek right there being seen. Tagged up 27 points of health. And Holzo gets a double up. 5 versus 3. Digger maintain the man advantage. The pistol's on sight now, facing against the rifles. Heap catches off the bomb planter. Freiburg falls, but now Horps out for Heap, looking for the player as stopper. Can't get the kill. Holzerk does, though. And Stanislaw suddenly alone, as it looks to be a force by Eco for Dignitas.
Oh no, I can't believe it's this round that is actually the round winner from Dig.
Creeping up past the oil train, though. The CTs aren't aware of this being a possibility. Holzerk is starting to check here, but doesn't check it at the right moment. He's stuck behind them, gets that 1 kill. Nail expecting more players behind him. Heat with the AWP watching. Pistol of Letka also moves closer. They hear the footsteps. Stanislaw knows that that bomb is open for him. Does not have to swing out too far wide. Secondary kill, isolated AWP now on the bomb, tapping it. Stanislaw trying to force him out. Spray comes up for the 3K, and he just clutches it. As a start, Dignitas. Major advantage being held as they go back down towards the ramp position here at the Brown Halls play. EG taking no time whatsoever, dropping in. Letcro still there at the ramp control, gets 1 frag, tries to transfer it back, but Tarek ends up getting both the players on the defensive, so a 3 versus 3. Holzerk and Freiburg trying to make their way up. Stanislaw burns Freiburg past the smoke, and now it turns to 2. How do Holzerk and Heat play this? They've seen 1 player at summit spot. Tarek creeping up close. Heap should know that he's probably gone back to this position. The Molotov will come through towards that angle. Tarek catches him as the smoke clears. And now Holzerk is left alone to clutch, which won't happen. Tarek. Smokes down, Molotov on the other side. Holzerk pushes forward and Breezy punishes him for his aggression. So back to evens we go. Freiburg is tagged so heavily. Now I'm going to take the brunt of the Ivy defensive. Breezy so close, flashed in, that's dangerous, and it's easily countered by a simple spray. Heap can turn up a frag though, drop that bomb at the hell position. Now Tarek's got a fight for it. Stanislaw coming up with a kill. Letko deals with 1, Tarek deals with another, so it's a 1 versus 1 between the 2 main players. Tarek having an absolute pop-off game at 23 kills so far, needs to win 24, and he adjusts with the spray to deal with Lekro, and we do go 13 all. Smokes on, flashes over, simple stuff again from the T-side players to make their way down into the ramp control. 1 player spotted at the edge of the smoke there on the upper control. They'll wrap around, take down Lekro. deal with the most forward CT defender. Now it's up to the retaking players. I imagine they can probably go for this retake at this stage, but more picks are coming through. Forest, decent deagle shot on one, gets another kill on Zerk. Zerk turns his deagle up on Breezy. Suddenly, it's a man advantage for Dig. Flash is going over. Heat might get caught by it. Indeed, he will. He's not going to go falling, though. Tarek will get Forest instead to a 2 versus 2, but not ready for Zerk in the corner. It's all on Obo. Tagged heavily, winning one fight. Heat knows where he is. He's got his kit of his own right, but now needs to find the last man. Where is Obo coming from? Upper, it seems, making a lot of noise. Diffuse stock! Diffuse stock! No! He's stolen it! Obo couldn't hold it together, and Diggs steal it from underneath Evil Genius.
Double players out towards the B side too. Forest has got that heaven lock.
Shot missed, Lecro able to spray, very awkward, and pays the price for not getting it together. Forest turns up that AWP, drops that bomb, and now backup can be called. Molotovs will suppress the rotations. Forest is still peeking in. No idea that Breezy's aggressed. He gets 2 kills from 10 points of health. And now Freiburg and Heat, they realise it. They've got no money, hundreds of dollars across the entire CT board. They've got to keep a hold of these rifles, and EG will get to 14 again.
Heap can drop an M4, Freiburg could drop a FAMAS.
Trying to see if he can get a shoulder bait and a good shot in. DC Breezy, and might have seen a shoulder. Obo gets tagged up. Heat, AUG, finds Tarek. Back turn, only one frag. Breezy finds the trade. Forest needs to find a headshot, and indeed he does. But Freiburg falls in the interim, and Zerk goes down to the AWP. Now 2 deagles remain. 1 looking top of blue. Lecro domes 1 and 2. And Zerk left to clutch it. Just keeps it held together for EG. But Dig on the precipice of stealing it back. I haven't even walked up, Ivy. They're just getting to the entrance here with the bomb. Smokes down from the CT, suppressing. Body block as well for Freiburg. Will stop that back green smoke coming in, but he can line up all 3 right here. It's all down to timing and positioning. I don't think he saw Tarek. He might see Zerk and Co. He's seen them now. Calls that bomb's position, and now it's the case of the watching out for the split players coming in from T-Con and Pop Dog. 1 player close. Heat with that 1 frag. Turns up the second, and the triple. Not quite the quadra. Breezy responds towards it, but he's low. So's Obo. The bomb's going to get to site somehow, and 10 seconds remain. It's not going to happen. It can't happen. It's not possible. And the AWP's clean house. Dignitas pushing EG the distance as we go 15 all.
That's an incredibly tough shot. Zerk is being boosted up in T-Con on the pallets to get himself that angle towards back green, and Zerk even peeks into it. Freiburg now comes out of Pop Dog back in, but Tarek gets the kill. They might have taken a lot of damage here on the T side, Jay, but they've recovered it back to a 4-on-4 now.
Forest watching patiently, expecting someone to pop down through the ramp area. Lecro on upper, M4 standing by. 2 players at the T side to enter. Third man's going to join them. That bomb, which to push it first actually for Breezy. That's risky. They've seen that bomb now. They take down Stanislaw. 2 for 1, making it 3 for 1. As Forest jumps up with the AWP, Breezy can find a trade. Doesn't find a second though. Lecro alive on 1 point of health. Obo is also alone. Gotta grab that bomb, gotta get that plant. Sees the AWP in the back, does take the spray to get the kill. Lecro is super low, but he doesn't read the angle so close. So Dig. In or about, good shot of Breezy, lands perfect, turns on the second, and lands a tag on the third, refaces to get that kill. Heap can train him, and Forest responds to a 3 versus 3. Freiburg caught off towards the T-Con control, 15 seconds left with flashes going over and all, trying to suppress the T's for a moment. They can't get a bomb plant from here, they'll try for it now. It's very open, and denied by Obo for the round for Evil Geniuses once again. Ready for a flashbang to peek forward perhaps? No, they're waiting for position. He takes that spray together. Now Forest can try and respond towards him. Takes that first frag. Looks back to the back line. Taps through to the headshot of the second player. Zerk with the AWP behind Oil. Gets a kill. A 4 versus 3 though. The retake is on for EG, and they're falling apart piece by piece. 1 kill found on Lecro by the HE, but no chance for the last 2 CT players to peek forward. Breezy does catch it to a 2 versus 2, but a flank in of Freiburg deals with Zerk, so it's all left to the secondary AWP. He'll look up past the Oil train. Won't catch Freiburg. He'll be a hair too late to him, but still moves up, still makes noise, still catches off Freiburg's positioning, gets that kill. 3 kills for Breezy now. Flashbang in towards ramp. Can he get towards the bomb itself? He needs a smoked out to try to go for the ninja stick. He's running out of time, he's got to stick the full 5 seconds from here. Looking up towards upper. That's the wrong place to look, my friend. Dignitas back on match points.
And they're here up towards 18, and
Tarek gets the opening kill on Freiburg, though. That's the star that EG need. Down at Pop Dog is where he fell. And Cirque looking for more players at upper. Caught one, missed the shot. Forrest allowed to tap through, get the kill. And now Obo's on a quick rotation back from CT spawn. The bomb plant can be secured as a counter lurk coming in from the dig side and the back lines as Forrest falls as a 4v3 for EG. And the Orb does not see the next player coming out. He'll get tapped up, taken down by Obo. Lecro and Heap, all that remain here for the site defense. Lecro finds that one kill, needs a bit more, needs to hold on to the man advantage here with the CT side, looks back and forth, Stanislau comes up the kill, Heap on the bomb, try it, but Obo secures the frag and we go to another overtime. EG not willing to die.
That keeps him in the game, Jay. It holds him for just a little bit longer.
Over AK scene, Obo shuts down Heap. Lecro moving up to try counteract. We'll get the headshot to a 4 versus 4, but now got to deal with Tarek out of connector. And Cirque coming in from the same position, sprays through, taps up. Tarek repositioning alongside one of the rotator coming through. Lecro gets a kill, taps up Cirque, desperate to find the trade on towards him, but it's a 4 versus 3. No returns. Finally, a HE can deal with that man, and it's a 3v3 retake.
Post plant again coming out for Dignitas, and there's a little bit of utility here for EG to work with in terms of flashes. Zerk up towards the heaven position. Forrest. Oh, he's been able to sneak in behind them. He's getting back over to Oil, but it gets checked out from Tarek. And Breezy finds the pick. Freiburg now, the low HP player, has got to try and defend the bomb. 1 versus 3. It's already being stuck. There is no way that he's going to be able to deal with the diffuser. What a retake again from EG. Position, and Hulzerk gets a pick out from Ivy.
Stanislau giving up the angle. Cirque is also going to go forward into Hulzerk. So now the AWP at the CT side. Well, one of them at least is going to go down. Tarek will find Forrest out of T-Con. That's the bomb planter as well, taken back out. He hasn't got a bomb on his back. Someone's got to go back towards T-Con though. Freiburg will take Tarek down. So now he can start the long rotation, but Heap falls back to evens we go. Back and forth and back and forth. And Breezy's peek up can take down the only player to grab the bomb. Doesn't matter. Freiburg gets his headshot in, and now Obo's left to clutch it again.
It comes down to the youngster. Does he think it's going to be a B play? Does he think of the over rotation? Well, he's trying to get in towards heaven. This could be the right angle. Is anyone expecting this out from Dignitas? He can hide in safety, wait for the bomb plant to come in.
Passed off towards one. AWP watching position D go out. Molotov's in. Does Obo start swinging? Can't deny the bomb plant from this position. He might get the E-box player though. He's seen Freiburg. He's seen Hulzerk spray through. 1 kill found. 1 more to go. He's got an incendiary that he can use, and Freiburg might have heard that drop off. No smoke. It didn't extend far enough. Freiburg's not going to get forced away. He's going to remain back here. Look at how close those flames are. Obo forced to tap the bomb. Knows that Freiburg's back there. They can't be any other position he's at. He's got the utility now. An M4. Slowly round the corner, Freiburg with his back turn, heard of footsteps, repositions, tags up, taps through, Freiburg stalling for time, and Freiburg's winning the round as well. No flawless half for EG, Dignitas still in it. It's a good start. Can he find any more? The AWP Hulzerk deals with the T-Con presence. Someone's got to turn back towards Pop Dog. Obo's caught him. Heap will trade it. Breezy responds. 3 versus 2. Evil Genius is swarming the site. Stanislau getting right back up to the backlines. Lecro has absolutely no idea. Has he evaded position? Did Stanislau see the gun barrel? I think he might have just done. Spray through a Breezy. Still hunts for that kill. Lecro just barely staying alive. The AWP elsewhere. Out towards Ivy. All that remains for Dignitas. 1v3 clutch for Forrest. I think it might be necessary at this stage, but is that meaning that it's going to be likely? He'll look back to Pop Dog, keep his eyes forward. Didn't see Cirque, he's behind the wall. He sees that bomb though. Diffuse kit is on him. Stanislau with a counter backstab. Forrest, no idea. Swing, spray, kill comes through. EG back on match points. But EG will not go for any sort of peek. They're not going to go take that part of the map. They're going to work in from the Ivy control instead. Hulzerk with the AWP. Standing by. Tarek snuck his way through Stopper. Gets that 1 frag. Swings back at Old Bomb. Gets the connector as well. Hulzerk at Old Hell is going to be the next main concern. I think he might have been spotted by Breezy. Forrest will deal with Stan. Shots out. Counteracted by the AK spray. And EG Tarek maintaining its. Lecro has no idea. It's the beginning of the end for Dignitas, surely, especially with Forrest falling. Heap's got a hell of a clutch, but it looks like Evil Geniuses will finally walk past the final hurdle. Bomb plant will be secured, or Berserk's watching sandwich may have just seen Heap, and indeed he'll get the kill. At long last, Evil Geniuses will eliminate Dignitas and move on to the semi-finals.
Tough game coming out between two of these sides.